Hello again. In this video, we will be practicing a half-life problem. But before we get there, let me remind you, in any problem we have where something grows proportionally to itself, that would just be like saying y prime is equal to k times y. Remember, any problem like that, after we solve with calculus, we would get y equals e to the kt. Sorry, c e to the kt. And if you have any questions about why that's true, go ahead and take a look back at your textbook, and it will show you how it gets there. But that's where the calculus of this problem lies. Other than that, it's all algebra. So as long as you remember this equation, y equals c e to the kt, this is just an algebra problem and it's really pretty easy. So to the problem now. It says bismuth 210 has a half-life of 5 days. If a sample originally has a mass of 800 milligrams, find the total mass remaining after 30 days. So essentially, in these problems, we have to take the two pieces of information that we know and use those to solve for the two variables. I always like to start with the initial amount first. So y of 0, the initial amount at time 0 days, is 800. And that is equal to c e to the k times plugging in time 0. E to the 0th is 1, so we just get 800 is equal to c. Now we'll go ahead and plug that back into the original equation. And our updated equation is y equals 800 e to the kt. Now we'll solve for k using the second piece of information, that the half-life is 5 days. Now this is the one tricky part, is just recognizing what half-life is, and that's just essentially saying that after 5 days we have half the original amount. Well, the original amount was 800, so half of that would be 400. So if I plug in 400 for y, and then the time t is 5 days, and now all I have to do is solve for k. So dividing that 800 over, I get 1/2 is equal to e to the 5k. I'll take the natural log of both sides and divide by 5 to get natural log of 1/2 over 5. Once again, I'll put that back into my original equation to get y equals 800 e to the natural log of 1/2 over 5 times t. Notice this is all an exponent of the e. Now finally, I can figure out how much I have left after 30 days by plugging that in for t. And throwing that into my calculator, I will find that we have a total of 12.5 milligrams left after 30 days. I hope that was helpful. If you have any questions, please let me know over email or through Ivy Learn.